Good afternoon, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you. Today is Thursday, June the 6th, and we had a really good day today. I think the big theme for me today is trust my levels. They work. This morning I uploaded a video. I've had some questions on how I select these levels that you see on my charts, how I go about doing that. And so I did a video this morning on that. So feel free to watch that. I'm kind of curious to see what you think. But basically, I don't have a, it's just me and my intuition looking at the market and highs of days, lows of days, so on and so forth, and that's how I choose those levels. And I think the key thing for me today, obviously, was just trust the levels, trust the strategy, and understand that not every trade is a winner, and I don't have to choose which trades are going to be winners and which are going to be losers. To just trust the process. Trust the process, kill the losing trades quickly, and hang on to winners. And I'm really happy to say that today I hung on to my winners very, very well. I had a couple of very good trades today. I want to talk a little bit about this specific level that I added. I think I added this after I uploaded my video this morning. This 1970 level, we'll call it. This was the area that was the overnight low, and I felt like that might be an area of possible interest. I kind of put it on here as a mini level, if you will. This green line here, this 1922 level, I believe is the previous market high, and I thought this morning that we might bounce off of that. We did. However, we never got the continuation, so I'm very curious to see what happens over the next couple of days. Are we going to retrace this move, or are we going to continue to make even higher highs? So today was very much a range day. We pretty much stayed within the IB levels. So from last night to tonight here, it's pretty much been one big range. Typically, I don't do so well in those rangy days. However, today I did. We had 7 of the 9 funded accounts green, and anywhere from 122 to about 200 in profit. So very, very happy with that. Kept the losses fairly small. I'll talk about this trade at the end of the day, or a trade at the end of the day on these accounts. I should be green across the board. I cut a trade a little bit early, but I also wasn't going to give back. But I want to show you this trade right here. So in this morning's session, no, it's not this trade. This was accounts 46, I thought was this one. Let me get my bearings straight here. What am I not seeing? Because the trade that I have up is a winning trade on a, oh, no wonder. I got the wrong account selected. I'm sorry. Hang with me here. So right here is a trade I really wanted to show you, and this was kind of how my day went. So going back to this level, this is that 19,070, we'll call it the 70 level, the overnight low. And I basically placed all of my trades, pretty much all of my trades on this level. Even though it was a bit of a micro level and we kind of chopped through it, there was opportunity there, and I took advantage of it today. If you look at this first trade, I was looking for a short, and I was correct. But right at my entry, we had this big wick to the upside, and I stopped that trade, killed that trade for a $100 loser. I then had the wherewithal to re-enter the trade. I'm very happy that I did, and we ended up with a $230 loser on a trade that took a little over a minute. And I want to show you that trade now and kind of show you how I executed. I'm really happy with the way that I've executed my trades today, specifically like here. So I was in this trade for a minute, and I just felt like we were going to reject, and I had the wherewithal here to actually bring this profit target down, and I took advantage of this market. And this is you know, if you've been following along, one of my biggest problems is to close a trade early or to move my stop to break even. I did refrain from doing that today. There were a few times today where I really was tempted to move to break even, and thankfully I didn't do it. And this was a key trade here today. We kept rejecting this level, and I just felt like these wicks were signifying that this is going to move down. That's why I moved this stop, and I can't recall for sure. I haven't watched this back yet, but I can't recall for sure if I kill the trade or if we have a full profit, if we hit the target. I kind of feel like I just kill it at a certain point. But in any case, very well executed. I'm very, very happy with how I've traded today. And again, I think going back a couple of weeks ago, I really would have been tempted to kill this trade. Really would have been tempted to kill it, but I just hung on, and we finally got the flush to the downside. Yeah, I think I kill it. There we go. I killed it for 230. So a nice profit, a nice bounce back after we had the loss, and then we came right back and took the proper trade. You know, the key here is cutting this one quickly and then re-entering the position and a better entry, and then taking a really nice profit. So very, very happy with the execution there. That was very, very good. I think there's another trade that I wanted to show you as well. So on those accounts, that was 51 and 52. So those were the only trades I took, just those two. And then let's look at the other trades. 43, I think, was a one trade. Yep, had a really nice trade here, a $200 winner. That was trading 43, 44, and 45, so $200 across those. Held that trade for 2.5 minutes. So just hanging into it, not succumbing to that temptation to close the trade quickly or to move my stop. You know, we were looking like continuation, and I got just a really nice trade there, and then we bounced back up. So just really, really good trade. I'm happy with the execution there. Let's look at 46 and 47. Yeah, here we had here we had a couple really good trades. So again, off this level, I had two back-to-back losing trades with this account. And then I entered a long trade here, and I held onto this trade for 7.5 minutes, which on the funded accounts of late, that has been extremely difficult for me to do. However, I stuck it out. I should have taken profit up here. I think we were at like 240 or 250, and I killed the trade at 180. Got a really, really nice position, nice trade there, good entry. I had some drawdown, but I stuck with it. I was really tempted to kill the trade here, but I didn't. And I'm really, really glad that I read the market correctly in that regard and ended up with a good trade. And then here at the end of the day, also hanging on to, this was a fairly quick trade, 1.5 minutes, having the nerve to short this market and this volatility here at the end of the day, and took advantage of a really nice trade there. So that was excellent. I thought I had, just bear with me for a minute. I was kind of thinking like I had that trade up. This was on 48.49. No, I don't have it. I have it recorded, but I don't have it handy. We'll skip that for a minute. I mean, you basically saw, you know, the way that I've been trading today. Just, I really, really am happy with my execution. I was patient, just trusted the levels. I mean, really, that's all there is to say about today. I really, really trusted my levels, and it worked out. We looked at 51 and 52. So, yeah. I mean, really, that was it. Not that many trades, but we took advantage of the market and what it had to offer and capitalized on that in a very nice way. So, again, let me go back to 48 and 49. That was the other thing I wanted to talk about. Yeah, so right here, 48 and 49, we had the two losses this morning, and then I had a small winner here. This was also a very well executed trade. This is one where I took the profit. And so look at this. I entered a long position here at this bounce, and I felt strongly the way this candle was behaving, that this is going to pull back, and I just killed that trade, and thankfully I did, because we had a big move to the downside. So, you know, today was filled with that big moves. You know, some of these candles, it doesn't look that bad, but there's a lot of you know, 20, 30 point candles in here. Right here, I think we have probably about 40 points from about 65 to 40. So 20, actually that's about a 30 point candle, close to 30 points. So we had a lot of that going on. And then here, this is where I should have turned these accounts green. I did enter. This was that other short we just looked at. I had shorted this candle, jumped in with these two accounts, and re-shorted here. We were all the way down here to probably 210 in profit, and we pulled back to this 100 EMA, and I just killed the trade because I was not going to let that continue. These accounts were like 250, 200, 250 in the red at that point, and I just killed it. I should have been a little bit more patient because I would have gotten a full flush. I had a profit target down here around 300 bucks, and I would have got it and turned those accounts into green, and we would have had a 100% green day. So, but I'm not crying over spilled milk. I'm happy with the execution. I left some money on the table. Yes, that is as it may, but I'm quite happy with the way the day ended. Also looking at TradeZella here. This was today, a really nice day. Win rate 52%, profit factor 163, my average win loss 151, 162 on the average winners today, 108 on the average losers. I really like that. I've been really wanting to improve that, and we have. And on the week we are green, thankfully, because Apex reset these accounts, the red accounts on Monday. And a shout out to I think it's Jax99 in the comments from a video yesterday. Told me how to fix that, so I appreciate that. Thank you very much. We had a 477 red day showing here because that's how we traded, but obviously Apex had reset that, so I wanted to make this match, and that's where we're at. So on the week here, we are, let's just look at this month. We're up about $2,000 on the week, 3 green days. Even though I traded a little bit red on this day, we still ended up with a green week. Average winner 133, average loser, 126, so average win loss of 1.05. Like seeing that. Win rate at 50, almost 55%, profit factor 1.28. Good numbers, overall good numbers for me, and we're making a bit of an improvement, and hopefully I can continue to trade this way, and we'll get to where we want to go. So yeah, really happy with the execution this week. Again, breaking these accounts back into small groups of lots of 2 to 4. That's how I was trading today, 2, 3, and 4. It is working. It is absolutely working. I'm confident in my setup. I'm just taking the trades that are there. And again, like I said at the outset, I'm trying to cut a losing trade quickly and trying to hold my winners as long as possible. And again, we had a pretty good day, so very happy about that. So once again, appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate the follows. If you're new, feel free to like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment on how you're doing in the comments below. I certainly do appreciate that. I love the dialogue. I like interacting with you guys and seeing how your days are going, and hopefully we can all work together and continue to get to profits and get to payouts. That's the goal. So tomorrow is Friday. Hopefully we can wrap this week up with a green day on Friday and have a solid week. That would be awesome, bouncing back from the bad week last week, ending the month of May. So that's my big goal. So anyway, I think I'll sign off. Once again, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you all. Have a great night. We'll have an update for you tomorrow afternoon. So long.